Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
I am Rabbi Stacy Petersohn, subbing in for Rabbi Sarah this evening, and I'm being joined by Dave Makower on the piano. I'm sure everyone has seen a lot of the news over the last 48 hours, what is going on in Israel at this very moment. Something that I saw in the news was that for the first time I can remember, the chief rabbis actually requested that everyone stay home from Shabbat services. And so I want us to think of our time together in this service, that we are also supporting our friends and family who are living in Israel right now. They cannot gather for Shabbat, so let us gather for Shabbat for them. And we will start with the words of Hine Matov on page 128. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. We're going to flip back just a few pages to page 120 exactly, for our candle lighting, and I invite up Susan Amro to light our Shabbat candles for us. Oh, and Ann Anderson. It's a duet.
You want to light them? I'll light them. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light. So may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של Shabbat. Thank you both. When we welcome in Shabbat, we welcome Shabbat in like a bride, like a queen. And we do so with song and hope. And with that, we will be singing the words of Lecha Dodi, found on pages 138 and 139. We will sing the first, second, and ninth verses. And for the ninth verse, we will turn to face the entrance as we welcome this Sabbath bride. Please rise. Because it's easier to turn around if you're already standing. Lecha Dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha Dodi likra kala penei Shabbat Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Hishmianu el hamyuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad. L'shem hu tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likra kala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likra kala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. Likra Shabbat lechu v'nelcha. Ki mekor habracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha. Sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila. Lecha dodi likra kala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. Chadodi likra kala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala. Gam b'simcha uv'tola. Toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likra kala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. Hadodi likra kala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. Page 145. Lamdeni Elohai, teach me, O God, a blessing, a prayer, on the mystery of a withered leaf, on ripened fruit so fair, on the freedom to see, to sense, to breathe, to know, to hope, to despair. Teach my lips a blessing, a hymn of praise, as each morning and night you renew your days, lest my day be today as the one before, lest routine set my ways. We turn to page 146 for the Baruch. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai, et Adonai hamevorach, barechu et Adonai hamevorach, baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam vaed. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai. Please be seated. We turn to page 149. Please join me with the second reading on the page. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. We turn to page 150 for Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ahavta, Amcha Ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu mishochbeinu, v'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam v'hem, ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael, ohev amo Yisrael. We continue with the words of the Shema on page 152. And if you feel comfortable, I invite you to take a moment and close your eyes as we enter into this moment. Israel Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Od Shem Kevod Malchut Le'olam Va'ed. We turn to the Ve'ahavta on page 154. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת. Please join me with the words on page 159, and then we will follow that with the singing of Mi Chamucha. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, and earth and protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Praised are you, Adonai, who redeems Israel. We now turn to page 160 for the words of Hashkivenu. I know it's really strange to be singing this while the sun is still out. And I was mentioning to Dave earlier, this is actually a really funny prayer right here because it's about getting ready to go to bed, and yet we still have the whole Amidah, and we're going to do a Torah service. So it's just an interesting little interlude of some quiet and a little bit more of a peaceful melody before we dive into all of that. So just highlighting, the rabbis had a sense of humor by putting this blessing right here. But let's join in the words of Hashkivenu on page 160. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chayim. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 Tonight is Shabbat, when we celebrate the day of rest, as well as the freedom from bondage. And we honor both of those celebrations with the words of Vishamru on page 162. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We'll now rise for the words of the Amidah. We will be singing Adonai Sifatai, as well as the first three blessings together, and then all the way through page 178 as a silent prayer after the first three. You've already risen, so I'm not going to say please rise. Let's go. Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai,
Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'Konei Hakol, Ve'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevin Gula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofeh Cholim, Umatir Hasurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Bichamocha Baal Gevurot, Umido Melech, Melech Memid, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Natal HaChayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Atah Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kadoshim b'chol yom Yehalalucha Selah, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please pray either the words in the Siddur or those in your heart until you are finished. And when you have finished, please be seated. The words of Shalom Rav can be found on page 178. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lecho hashalom. Ki atahu tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha tasim leolam. B'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. We continue with the words of Yehiyu Laratzon in the middle of page 180. Yehiyu Laratzon imrei fi והגיון ליבי לפניך. אדוני צורי, אדוני צורי, וגואלי. We turn to page 132 for our Seder Kriyat Torah, and it is my honor to call up Ron Barnett, who will be doing our Hakafah for us. I need to go over here because I need this. Get up here. Okay. Please rise. Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein k'ma'asecha, malechutecha malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai himloch, leolam va'ed, Adonai hoz le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom, av harahamim, heitiv avirtzonecha et Zion. Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, kivecha levan batachnu, melech el ram v'nisa, Adon olamim. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, devar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah. Le'amo Yisrael B'kedushato. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo. Gadlu Adonai iti unerom hema Shemo yachdav. Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod. Kichom v'shamayim v'haaretz. Kichom v'shamayim v'haaretz. Lecha Adonai b'mlacha v'amid na'aseh lecho lerosh. Al shlosha devarim. Al shlosha devarim. Al shlosha devarim. Ha'olam omen. Al shlosha devarim. Al shlosha devarim. Al shlosha devarim. Ha'olam omen. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Please be seated as I undress the door. Okay. So this week's Torah portion is called Beha'alotecha, and unlike some of the other Torah portions in the book of Numbers, this one has a lot of different things going on in it rather than one big story. So we will be reading from the very first verses of Beha'alotecha, having to do with the menorah. So you're going to hear the words Nerot and menorah a lot. And for our aliyah, it is my honor to call upon Jack Samoski. Ya'amod aliyah harishon.
Yaakov.
Yaakov ben.
My dad's name is Gershom.
Okay. All right. So Ya'amod Yaakov ben Gershon la'aliyah. We are. Give me 1 second. Where are we? Here we go. Right here.
Baruch et Adonai hamborah.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamborach li'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Vayidaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. Daber el Aharon ve'amarta elav. Beha'alotecha et hanerot el mol penei hamenorah. Ya'iru shivat hanerot.
ויסכן אהרון אל מול פני המנורה, העלה נרותיה, כאשר ציווה אדוני את משה. וזה מעשה המנורה, מקשה זהב, עד ירחה, עד פרחה, מקשה היא. כמראה אשר הראה אדוני את משה, כן עשה את המנורה.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaim olam notan b'sochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
With the Torah in our midst, we are to say a prayer for those who are in need of healing of body, mind, and spirit. If there is someone you are thinking of tonight whose name you would like to mention, please share their name aloud as my gaze meets yours. And our friends online, anybody have a name they would like to mention at this time?
Karen Krupnick and Diane Offit.
Cheryl Smith, Adrian Brown, Craig Spiegel, Bruce Baldwin, Sarah, and Linda Spiegel.
And my sister Jeannie, Ellen, Joanne, Kevin, Marilyn Gerlich, and Louise Smith.
Nancy Ellen, Margaret Simpson, Haiti Carpenter, Brenda Fisher, Muriel and Stephen Gregg, Barbara Lowe, Kenton Karen Rasmussen, and Lydia Allen.
My cousin Mort.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Bernice Mitchell, Mike Diaz.
Robin,
Over Jacobson.
Robin Lauren and Lydia Cox.
Ani.
My cousin Dan Savage.
So tonight we're going to be doing a slightly different Misha Berach, because along with the passage I read about the menorah a second ago, this week's Torah portion also has words of healing from Moses himself praying for his sister. We will be doing the melody for El Na Rafan Alam by Rick Brecht. I know we've done it here in the past, so if you remember the words, please sing along. And please join me in El Na Rafan Alam. El Na Rafan Alam, Refuah Shlema. El Na Rafan Alam, please heal this soul with faith and Berach, Abraham v'Sarah, Yitzchak v'Rivka, Yaakov, Rachel v'Leah, El Na Rafan Alam, Refuah Shlema, El Na Rafan Alam, please heal this soul faith and love, together we bring hope and healing to those in need. Without judgment, without explanation, we are all God's creation. El Narifana, Refuah Shlema. El Narifana, please heal this soul. El Narifana, Refuah Shlema. El Narifana, please heal this soul. We now turn to returning our Torah to the Ark. So let us turn to page 374, and please rise. And for Hagma, I invite up Joel Strad. V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Ki lekach tov natati lachem. I need my prayer book for this part. Ki lekach tov natati lachem, Torati al ta'azovu. It's Chaim hi lemachaziki ba v'tomchecha. Mehushar etz chaim hi machazikim ba v'tomchecha mehushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. That works. Thank you. Please be seated. na rafana la. 5 simple words, probably the most famous words from this week's Torah portion. With these words, Moses is asking for God to heal his sister Miriam. God na heal na her. Now for some context. Miriam and Aaron are discussing Moses and the fact that God has not only spoken through Moses, but through them as well. God overhears this conversation and calls out Miriam and Aaron for speaking against their brother and punishes Miriam with sara'at, that weird, funky skin disease that gets talked about a lot back in Leviticus. Aaron turns to Moses, asking him to intercede on Miriam's behalf, which he does with these 5 words. God na heal na her. This isn't the first time that Moses has interceded with God on the behalf of others, but it is possibly the most striking incident. These are not the words of Moses the orator, the man who eloquently convinces God to not be too hard on the Israelites when they inevitably mess up. These are the words of a younger brother who doesn't know why his sister has been afflicted, but knows that he wants her to be healed. God na heal na her. Okay, by now some of you have noticed that I have purposefully not translated the Hebrew word na. This is where the story gets really interesting. The word na in Hebrew, spelled nun ayin, has 2 meanings. In biblical Hebrew, it can mean please, or it can mean now. If we translate the word na as please, this statement becomes a request. God, please heal her, please. If we translate it as now, it becomes a demand. God, now, heal her now. If we translate it, so my question for all of you is, which one is it? Which version do we think Moses intended for us to take away? Well, since there's no intonation in the Torah is not going to give us a straight answer, and I think that's on purpose. We have all faced moments where we need to decide, request or demand. What is the best way to get our point across? Which one will be received most effectively? I'm sure most of us in our lives can think of times when the request worked better than the demand, and the demand worked better than the request. But I want to propose a third path. Can we bring the force of a demand together with the sincerity of a request? When I study this passage, here's how I most often hear Moses' words in my own head. God, please heal her now. Moses is both requesting the healing of his sister, but he's also advocating for the urgency of the matter. Tzara'at is not a simple disease to be handled by any stretch of the imagination, and Moses knows how difficult this will be in the coming days for her. So, how can we then take that third path? Can we figure out how to demand while still having the sincerity of a request? I don't have a good answer for this. My hope is that we can all find our way to that third path. But sometimes, especially right now, that feels really hard. We want our voices to be heard. We feel like the only way to do that is by demanding. And sometimes we can also feel like requesting. By asking, by being kind, we can get our point across better. So my hope for this Shabbat, as all of us go do whatever activities we're going to be going to do, especially tomorrow, that we remember to keep both of these concepts with us, that we keep demand
and request in our hearts as we go about this Shabbat and hopefully continuing to make the world a little bit better. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
All right. We now return to our prayer books for our concluding prayers, starting on page 586 with the words of Aleinu. Please rise. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'atei gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kagoye ha'aratzot, velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, ובמשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Please be seated. Please, we turn now to the bottom of page 595. Yesh kochavim, there are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. If anyone is in the first 7 days of mourning and would like to share the name of their loved one, I invite you to do so now. If you're in the first 30 days of mourning, if you're in the first year of mourning, we also remember those whose yahrzeits occur at this time, and especially tonight we think of Don Brotherton, father of Joe Eagle, Moishe Gertavoy, remembered by Larissa Kresnovskaya, Alice Koresh, stepmother of Sarah Lankram, Wendy Odelsberg, sister of Lori Ravenscroft, Fateh Perleski, son of Bachia Sanipur, and Herman Samaski, father of Jack Samaski. Now we rise as one community to honor those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, and we join in the words of Kaddish, which can be found on page 598. Yes? Yes. Is there any other names online that we should mention at this time?
My sister Shirley.
Thank you. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah,
בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך חירותי, בחיי חון וביומי חון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבא מברך לעולם עולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, make peace for Israel and for all humanity. And let us say amen. And to all those that we have mentioned tonight, whether out loud or in our hearts, zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing now and always. Please be seated. And now it's everybody's favorite part of the service. It's announcement time. And I'm so happy to invite Ronnie Petersohn to share our announcements.
Thank you. Is this on? Yes. Thank you. Please continue to bring in your empty glass and plastic bottles for the Social Action Committee to turn into the Recycling Center. Join us for Torah study every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. You can join us in person or on Zoom. Zoom links are available in our newsletter and on our website. This week's Torah study will be hosted by Rabbi Stacy. We have our Pride Shabbat on Friday, wow, June 20th at 7:30 p.m. Join us as we honor and celebrate the LGBTQ plus community and affirm our commitment to inclusivity and equality.
Was that June 27th?
June 20th.
Oh, 20th, okay.
You can join us at Temple Beth Torah or on Zoom. More information and Zoom links may be found on our website and in our newsletter. It's back. Our summer tradition continues with the TBT Shabarbecue. Join us for a potluck barbecue, schmoozing, and Shabbat service. Please bring kosher-style food and drinks for grilling and sipping. Can't make this event? We will also host barbecues on July 25th and August 29th. TBT's annual congregational meeting was held on June the 8th. If you missed it and would like a copy of the materials, please stop by the office. The San Jose Earthquake soccer team is hosting a Jewish Heritage Day and Pride Night on Wednesday, July 16th. Bring your friends and family and join TBT to see the Quakes take on FC Dallas, Texas. Check the weekly for instructions on how to purchase tickets. Thank you to Rabbi Stacy for leading us in prayer and for Dave Makower for his beautiful music. Thank you to Cindy and Sam for managing the AV, and to Ann Anderson and Joel Strad for representing the worship committee. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. You don't get to go anywhere. Next thing is the family blessing. You get to stay.
Okay.
I'm going to invite everyone, please get close to your loved ones. If you would happen to not be sitting near them, which means also, come up here, Dad.
Well, then have Michelle come up.
I'll just do it from memory. All right, get close to your loved ones. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'choneka. May God shine God's face upon you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lachem shalom. May God grant you and bless you always with peace. And let us say, Amen. Okay, now you can go sit down.
I can go back.
Yes.
Okay.
our closing song, we will be singing the words of Oseh Shalom, which can be found on page 647. We can always use a little more peace in the world and a little more prayer for peace, and I think that is the perfect closing song for tonight. So let's go. Oseh Shalom bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Please join us for our Oneg Shabbat in the back. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And Shabbat Shalom, everyone online. We miss you.
Shabbat Shalom.